Welcome to Tech Pop Boom with your hosts, Scott and Brandon.
Hello, everybody. Your long lost pals, Scott and Brandon. I'm Scott.
And I'm Brandon.
Welcome to another episode of Tech Pop Boom. I believe, if I'm not mistaken, the last time we did an episode was in around June. Is that correct, Brandon?
I think it was June. Yeah.
So we're right on track for a 4-month podcast, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Three. I said I was going to do one between them,
You
one,
always
but
say that people don't have to listen to you.
I know, I didn't do it. I'm sorry, but hey, we're doing one now, I guess.
That's right. Doesn't matter what we didn't do; it's what we are doing now that counts.
Right. That's true.
So not only have we not done a podcast since June, I haven't had a chance to really talk to you much. You went to a different shift, so I don't see you as much as I did.
No.
So how have you been?
I've been okay. Let me see. I bought an Xbox.
Oh, I didn't realize you were a big gamer.
No, not really a big gamer. I had an Xbox before,
Right.
the very first one, and I used to play it then. The first Halo and the second Halo, I played those.
Yeah. Okay.
And then when the 360 came out, I don't know, I was waiting for it to go on sale, and I just never gotten around to it. And then when the X came out, by the time the 360 got, to a low price, I didn't get it still. And then the S came out, the new version with the 4K output and all this.
Yeah.
So I was like, and the S became cheaper, and I mean the other Xbox one, the white one. So I was like, you know what? I think I'm gonna go get one. So I've been.
And you did.
And I did, and I'm playing all the Halos. I'm on
Sweet.
Halo 4 right now. It's kind of interesting. Games have changed ever since I played them. Like, the graphics are like 10 times better. So for me to play Halo, the Master Chief Edition, that's like the new one. I mean, that's the one that comes with the Xbox One, but it has all three of the games, or four games. It has Halo, Halo 1, Halo 2, Halo 3, and Halo 4. So what they do is they remastered Halo 1 and Halo 2. So you can actually click on, so you can see what you played originally, on the Xbox. If you click a button, and then the other button, you could click it again and see the remastered version. So it's pretty sweet. But when you start playing Halo 1, Halo 2, and then you get to 3, the graphics get a little better. That was on 360. And then Halo 4, like, the graphics are like 10 times better. And it's like, wow. And then Halo 5 is supposed to be even better than that. Because that one's for Xbox One. That one was done for, these other ones were done for the previous Xbox. But, man, I've been playing that. I've been playing racing games.
Hey.
Go ahead.
I wanted to tell you, you have a really, whenever you're talking, I hear a really crazy echo going on in your voice.
Oh, do you really? Okay,
yeah.
let me, I can fix that. Hold on for a second. Let me see. Give me a second here. Hold on. I wonder if I'm too loud in my headphones. Let me turn them down. Hold on. Go ahead. Now do you hear that crazy echo or no?
No, I don't.
Okay, that was probably because I have my headphones up. So.
All right.
So anyway, I just had the so I basically bought Xbox One, I bought the Xbox One, and so I think it's pretty. I don't know. I've been playing it. That's what's been taking up my time. That's really it. That's nothing really new about me. So what about you? What have you been doing?
Well, since June, I've been jamming with my buddies. We got the band. We're getting the band back together. So that's been kind of interesting. That's been fun. And, just work, hanging with the family. I live a boring life. But there's a lot of things on Netflix we should talk about. I watched a really cool show that I'm sure you would not be interested in, but I just finished it today. It's of course I gotta look up the name of it, so bear with me. I'm doing two things at once here.
Oh, no problem. Shoot, you know what? I should bring my Xbox up too. Hold on for a second. Shoot, I mean not my Xbox, but my my
Netflix.
Netflix up.
The show I watched is called Car Masters, Rust to Riches. I thought it was great. It's just a bunch of guys who get together and they build these hot rods, and it's just really cool. But there's a girl on there who's really cute to look at, and she's like a model, but she builds cars and trucks and stuff. So, but it's a really interesting show. I like that. Car Masters, Rust to Riches.
Interesting. Oh, did you ever watch did you watch the last couple of episodes of what was it? What was our Hulu? Why can I not think of that? Handmaid's Tale.
Oh God, yeah, that show's amazing. Yes.
So without now you had the good quality.
Yes, thank you. Yes. Handmaid's Tale is just such a great show. It's just an amazing show. It was a great season. I loved it. Handmaid's Tale is great.
Have you watched anything else on there on Hulu or no?
My son loves watching Tiny Toon Adventures. He's like addicted to that cartoon. So we watched those were around when we were kids.
Yes.
So I used to watch it when I was young, and then so now I watch it with him. So that's fun. And I can't. I'm sure I've watched other things on there. I just can't think of it. I know I watched the movie, but I can't remember the movie I watched.
Let me see what else. I watched Alone? Was Alone to that comedy? I can't remember what it is. Let me bring up Hulu. Hold on for a second. Let me bring up Hulu. I said I'd bring up Netflix, but I'm bringing up Hulu. Give me a second here. Let's see if it'll let me log on. Let's see. Redesigned Hulu. Wow. Okay.
Oh, did they?
Yeah, I just got a little notice. Oh, it is redesigned. Oh, it is kind of
nice. Now I gotta log on.
It's kind of nice. I like this.
Although I'm on my phone, so
okay.
Change my phone.
This is like the website. That is pretty nice. Okay, but okay, I've watched Alone Together on Hulu. I don't know. I think I recommended it in the last show. I don't know if we were. I mean, not last. Yeah, last show we did.
Okay.
I recommended that. What else? Timeless. Okay, it's on NBC. I watched that finally.
Oh, I don't think I've seen that.
Oh, Timeless. Okay, so it's about they build this time machine, and then these people steal this. I guess this whole group of people steal this time machine, and they go back and they alter time back and forth. And so this other group of people who go in this other time machine, an older version of that time machine, go back and try to stop them.
Oh, that's neat. Maybe I have heard about that. I haven't watched it, but I think I remember you talking about it.
I don't want to give too much away. That's why I'm trying to not.
Don't give too much away, for the love of God.
Oh, man.
There's a new show that just premiered today on Netflix called, oh my God, Manic?
Manic? Yeah. You know what? That's what I was going to actually, before today, I was going to actually hit the play button and watch a couple of episodes.
So you haven't watched it yet?
No. I mean, I was. Yeah, it's on my list.
Oh, okay, because I was gonna watch it, but I haven't hit play yet. But
yeah, I haven't hit play yet either. But that is on my list because I just finished the Ozark. So.
Oh, that was great. Yeah. I like that show.
Yeah.
It was a little weird. It got a little weird because like now the one main character is almost like he's like a mob guy. Him and his wife are like these big time mob people, and that wasn't the original premise of the show. But I suppose now that they're so involved with what's going on, that they would be more mob mentality. But it's the way it ended. I love the way it ended. I can't wait for the next season.
But
really
I didn't think they could get their way. They wouldn't be able to get out of it anyway. I think that wherever they run, they would end up they would find them. That's
true. I'm glad they stayed where they did.
Yeah.
Because that was good.
Yeah, I thought it was pretty cool. I liked it, and I just finished it, and I was like, okay, what am I gonna watch? And I was gonna hit Manic, and then you called.
Yeah.
But I was thinking about The Innocents.
Innocents. I don't think I saw that one either.
Yeah, that one's I think it's it came out maybe 2 weeks ago. Maybe on Netflix.
Oh, yeah.
It's about. I can't. You know what? I don't know exactly what it's about, but I've seen the previews. I think she's a different person, or he's a different person. Something like that.
Oh, they look in the mirror.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think The Innocents. Yeah, I haven't watched it, but I remember seeing a preview on it or something.
Then I watched. Let me see. I know you didn't like this show last year, but I watched Atypical. I mean, I watched that. That was like.
Oh, it's funny you said that. I'm in the process of watching that myself.
Oh, okay. So I finished all that. I finished that about.
I haven't finished it because it's just too silly. I mean, I'm watching it, but it's a little too silly. I wish it wasn't so much of a comedy. I wish it would be more realistic, but I guess it is what it is. But yeah, I guess it's something to watch.
It's something to watch. Yeah. I liked it. I liked how it ended. I mean, I liked how the last one ended. I mean, the last season ended, where she writes. Well, okay, I don't want to give it away, but where she writes something on the board, I'll say, which and then that's where they stopped or started.
I didn't like that. That's the direction they went in.
Okay.
But it's something to watch.
So
not my favorite, but it's something to watch.
Something to watch.
Mm-hmm.
So also, I finally watched Star Wars: The Last Jedi.
Oh, it sucked.
You know what? As I watched it this time, I realized, going back, what you were saying. Because when you were talking about it, you were pissed about it. You just have to. You have to go to just listen to that show. But I had seen it, so I kind of didn't know what you were talking about. Now that I have seen it, I totally understand what you were talking about. I mean, it was kind of. You're right. I mean, all of a sudden, she uses the Force and she brings herself to the ship and blah blah blah. And it was lame. I mean, I don't want to get into my whole diatribe again, but I didn't like the story that when they go around the casino planet, it reminded me too much of the prequels. The whole storyline with Finn and the Asian girl, I don't remember her name, Rose. Oh yeah, Rose.
That didn't belong there. It was just a waste of time. It didn't add anything to the story. It was just weak. I tell you what, the better Star Wars movie, I believe, hands down, was Solo. That was a great movie. It was the prequel. Well, I should say prequel. The pre-story of Han Solo and how he met Chewbacca. And it was great. I was so disappointed that it did so poorly at the box office. So much, in fact, that Disney said that they were going to slow down the Star Wars movies because it did very, very, really bad. I think I had heard it made. I don't know if these numbers are correct, but I thought I heard it made $300 million at the box office, but it cost a little over $200 million to make. So I guess that's considered a flop.
What?
Yeah, yeah. So, but again,
by whose standards? How many people would
the numbers?
It?
Sure, but those numbers may be wrong, and I'm sure that they are. But it was something like that. It made a lot of money, but unfortunately, it cost a lot of money to make it.
But they still made a profit.
I guess, but it's. I mean, I really liked it a lot. It was a strong story, had an incredible ending. Everything okay?
No, I'm good.
Yeah, no, it was. I loved it. I loved it. It had a great ending, and it's a good movie.
Wish they would have did something because they would have had me. I would have been hooked. I'd have went to the next one.
That's what everyone wanted. They wanted some questions answered, and they brought up all these questions in the first one, as far as Rey, who her parents are, and Snoke, and who was he? How did he get to? What the heck's the guy's name? How did he get in his head?
Right.
And they didn't answer any of that.
No.
They killed off Snoke so quick in the movie, and I don't know. There's rumors about what's going to happen in the next one, but I've absolutely 100% just tuned out. Now, of course, when the new one comes out, I'll be the first in line to see it.
Yeah, you will be the first one there. Yeah.
But I mean, I just don't even care. I've lost all interest up for it because I was just so disappointed with how the last one was.
And I'll probably wait for it to come on Netflix like I did this one. But
speaking of movies, before I forget, what is the deal with the Star Trek movie? I read that they're supposed to be moving forward with a new Star Trek movie, but the guy who plays Captain Kirk hasn't, like, they're not interested in having him in the movie? Like, they don't want him?
No. He doesn't want to do this one. No,
He doesn't want to do it.
Yeah. Him and the other guy. There's another one that does. They don't want to. They don't. I don't think they want to do the next one. They're not. They haven't signed. He's not signing up to do the next one.
Why?
Maybe it's a money issue. Maybe he wants more money, or maybe he says, "No, I'm done. I'm done. I did my 3 and I'm done."
Oh, I didn't know that.
Because I think they only signed for 3. I think that's how
I thought they're supposed to be doing like a what's a guy? The guy who did Pulp Fiction. What's that dude's name?
Oh, they're still they're writing it. Yeah, they're writing
I thought
they're gonna have 2.
Oh, they're gonna have 2. Oh,
they're gonna have 2. His movie, and I think the guy Captain Picard, Patrick Stewart says he's definitely in. If he does it, he wants to be in. Somebody else said they want to be in too. I forgot. Somebody else said they're definitely in. I think most of the Star Trek Next Generation people said I think they want to be in this one.
Yeah, but who knows who he wants in the movie?
Yeah, that's true. I think they all did. I think even.
And speaking of Captain Picard, don't they have? He has his own show coming out on CBS.
Yes, he does. Oh, there we go. Once again, I gotta pay for it.
Well, I don't understand CBS. I mean, I would think whatever that Star Trek movie was, Discovery, and this Captain Picard show, to me that would be a no-brainer to put on prime time. I would think.
Well, put it on Showtime.
I don't know about Showtime, but I would think on regular TV. But apparently, they know something I don't. I don't like the fact that the only way you can see is if you pay for it, and I'm not going to pay for a CBS streaming app. But what do I know?
I don't want to pay for it either, but I really want to see them.
Have you seen any of them yet?
No.
I thought for sure you would have watched that by now.
No, I haven't seen a single one. You know what I might do? For like when I go on birthday week, I don't know. I'm debating this because actually I probably should go somewhere, but I'm debating ordering CBS and just power watch the hell out of all those shows.
Yeah, what's wrong with that? Pay $10 and watch it. It's only $10.
It's only $10, and just not go anywhere for the year. So that's how many episodes?
How many episodes are there?
Shoot. I wonder if I can see that. Hold on for a second. Give me a second on that.
Usually lately these shows only have like 10 episodes. So I mean,
I think it might be 10. Give me a second here. Let me look because I haven't even looked yet to see how many episodes I have to power watch. Let's see. Star Trek on Star Trek theory. There. Let's find out here. Shoot. They don't do it. They only do the first 2. No. I want to.
Well, I can't imagine it would be that many episodes.
Yeah, probably 10. I could sit there for 10 hours.
Yeah, you'll have it done in a couple of days, and for $10, you have it for the whole month.
The whole month.
Just cancel it. Pay $10 and the next day cancel it, so that we have.
See, but I wonder if I can see. Here's the thing about that. So the second season's coming out. I wonder if I should just. Another part of me wants to wait until I get a whole bunch more episodes.
But it takes a whole year before they release the second season. And again, you got tons of money. You're wiping your butt with $10 bills and throwing it away,
and flushing it down the toilet.
Exactly. Yeah. You're living, breathing money. It comes out of you and
I had to burn it up for heat.
Exactly. It comes out of you like diarrhea. So
yeah, it does. It does come out.
Spend the $10 and enjoy yourself. Yeah, spend the weekend with your buddies and Star Trek and have fun.
Yeah,
it's only $10.
It's only $10. That's true. That's true. But you know what? As I was flipping through when I was going to Wikipedia, did you continue watching The Fear of the Walking Dead? Because I watched them all too. I watched them all the way. And I got caught up.
Funny you say that. Now the first 3 seasons, no, I couldn't watch it. I never
watched
liked
the whole thing. Yeah.
However, this current season, I have watched the entire season up to the latest episode, and I really enjoy it. As a matter of fact, I think this season of Fear the Walking Dead was hands down better than the last season of The Walking Dead.
Huh.
Yeah, so I like the season of the Fear the Walking Dead.
Because they kind of went in a whole different direction. See, I watched them
Oh,
all.
it's a different show. It's not even the same. They killed literally everyone's gone.
Everyone's gone except for the
the girl, the young girl.
The young girl. Yeah, mom died. Yeah, everybody.
They
got. Gosh, well, I'm not gonna tell you what happened to everybody, but I haven't watched since they came back. So now that I got my YouTube TV, I got them all sitting there, and they're all collecting because I like to collect my shows before I and then go breeze right through them. So I didn't want to just watch and continue to watch. Look, I'm doing that with Better Call Saul too. I haven't touched them; they're there, but I don't want to. I don't want to just sit there and wait. I hate that waiting, and waiting. Like that whole thing.
Yeah.
I don't like that. So I like to just breeze through it. So I'm letting a couple go through before I start that. But let me see. You have another show or? 'Cause I can bring up another show too, but
go ahead and bring it up. I can't think of it off my head.
What has happened to the Ortonville? Do you know if that's ever going to continue or what?
I don't know what Ortonville. What's Ortonville?
There's like that Star Trek spoof on Fox.
Oh, I never watched it, so I don't know.
Watched it. Okay, it's on Hulu.
No, I never watched it.
Okay, since you got Hulu, hit that up. That was a cool show.
Okay,
that was a cool show, and I'm waiting for the next season, and I don't see a next season.
Well, maybe it's a mid. What do they call it when it comes out in the mid-year show or something?
I think it's been longer than mid-year.
Maybe it's canceled. Look it up. Maybe it was canceled.
I tried, and they don't say really much. Because I want to save it, so I make sure I don't lose any episodes like I did. Because I wanted to save to my unlimited DVR space, by the way, on YouTube TV. Yeah, I know. So I can hit, and I'm recording everything now. But
look at you, big shot.
Oh, big shot. I know. I only pay what is it, $35? But it's $35 a month. But anyway, now in a way, I think it's $40 now. But anyway, so I just wonder. I'm just curious if you heard anything.
No, I have heard nothing. Not at all. No.
And I'm waiting for Rick and Morty to come back. I think we had talked about it in the last show. About that show.
Oh, okay.
Rick and Morty. Because that was pretty cool. I think, like I said, I think you'd like that show. But
after you told me that, I think I watched one, and I enjoyed it. But again, my problem with the cartoons is my son watches so many cartoons. I'm just burnt out on any cartoon of any kind.
Yeah, but this is not I mean, it's just cool. I realize now why they're paying 70 episodes. But go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, I'm saying my son would like it because it was entertaining and it was fun. But again, I just can't watch cartoons.
We can't watch cartoons. Yeah. I get that, though. You get burned out of something.
Yeah.
Oh, I get it. Let me see. I got other shows I was watching, too. The Good Place.
No, I never watched it. I mean, you told me about what happened and stuff.
It's on Netflix, the first season and second season, and the third one's coming out, I think, next week from this show. So I think it's next
sweet.
Week. So
nice.
The third season. But you got to watch this show. If you want to see a show that's well done, I mean, that's very well put together, that show is perfect. I mean,
really?
It's clever. It is so clever because I told you how it ended. You were interested until I told you that what The Good Place is.
Right.
And so I don't want to give it away about the second season. And definitely I can't wait to the third season because I could not wait to hit my DVR button to make sure I record this. So this might be a show that I might not wait to watch them. I might because I'm dying to see what happens.
Yeah.
Well, how a second season ended. But I watched that. I actually watched it again because I was like, let me see what it's like clever. It's so put together. It's funny, clever. Everything has like because you're kind of sitting there and kind of going, okay, what's going on? And you finally go, oh, okay. It's like one of those shows. But it's the way the first season ended. You're gonna want to see the second season.
No, okay.
Yeah. The way it's first season, you have to. it's like genius. To me, it's like well written genius. You know.
You know what I wanted to talk to you about?
Okay.
Because I can't think of any shows. My phone.
Okay.
I still have the same iPhone I've always had. I have an Apple iPhone.
Which did you get the 12? That's what I was going to ask you first.
The 12 what?
The update.
Yes,
ISO 12. Okay, so that's your last one then.
Yep. Mm-hmm. Okay. Yeah, I won't. I'm surprised I even got that.
I'm surprised you got that too.
Yeah. So, anyways, hold on just a minute. Son of a bitch, I got a cramp in my leg. Okay, sorry about that.
Oh yeah, no problem.
So, again, I still got the 16 gig iPhone, and it's just such a pain in the ass having to, delete things to try to make space for that stupid phone. It's driving me nuts. So I thought, well, I know Apple is supposed to be having their release all their new phones and things. And I'm thinking, well, maybe they'll release an updated version of the cheap phone they had for like what was it called, iPhone SE, I think it was called.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking, fingers crossed, maybe they'll release another cheaper version. Well, come to find out, they released like $3 more $1,000 fucking, pardon my French, $1,000 phones.
Yes, they did.
Yeah.
Yes, they did.
It's just ridiculous. I mean, who in the effing right mind would spend $1,000 on a phone? People have to work for a living. I mean, Jesus, God in heaven. It's just insane. So now if I get a phone, I have to get a phone that's already old. Now, it's so aggravating. I hate Apple so bad now. I just hate it so bad. I just can't stand them. I just go to hell. I just can't stand these assholes. Stupid.
Well, let me ask you. Okay, great thing we're talking about this in front of me. I mean, great, because I've been dying to call you about this because when I saw the announcement, I was like, oh, Scott has got to be pissed right now.
I really didn't even watch it. I was just looking at the prices. I know nothing about anything.
Okay.
Other than the prices, and I thought, for the love of Christ. $40 a month. I'm gonna spend $40 a month for a phone.
Yes.
I can't. I'm not doing that. Shove it up your ass, Apple. Jesus, no way.
But can I just say that there's a little surprise to this?
What's
there
that?
is a $764 version of that phone coming out of the same phone.
Oh, wonderful! I'll buy 3.
Okay. That's why I was the way as you were saying this. I'll let you rant for a second.
Oh.
But it's not going to come out for another 3 to 4 weeks.
What's the story with that? Why is it taking so long to release?
Why? Because they want you to buy the $1,000 phone. See, the reason why the X failed in their book, but I guess it kind of, in their eyes it failed, but it was because you had the iPhone 8 come out at the same time as the iPhone X. That $1,000 phone.
Oh, so people want to buy the cheaper one first.
So yeah, people went and bought the 8. Why would you go? And people were like, well, because they couldn't get the OLED display to work right. Because remember, they wanted the fingerprint reader to be in the screen. I don't know if you remember back then, but they wanted it in the screen. Originally the iPhone was supposed to, instead of the ID, it was supposed to be where you put your fingerprint right on the screen, on the screen, and it read your fingerprint and everything. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
They couldn't get that to work, so they delayed it. But it came out at the exact same, and so they just said, "Forget it. We're gonna go with the ID touch, the Face ID." They went with that.
Yeah.
So now that they got it, the OLED production really good and everything, they said, "Okay, we're gonna do what we wanted to do the last time." Which we're going to come out with the $2,000 phones first. The one for $1,000 and the other one for $1,400, I think, or $1,300.
Oh, good Lord.
The big one. So they're going to come out with those first. Then they're going to wait because you're going to, for the people who want the iPhone now, they're going to want to go and they're going to say, okay, well, I'll buy the $1,000 one. What can it hurt? Because I don't want to wait 3 or 4 weeks for it to come out. So it might be the end of October, I think, until the other iPhone, which looks like that, but it costs $740. I think it's going to be $750, $760. It's going to cost a little more than the iPhone 8, I thought, but I read that. But I think it's the 7 because it used to be $649, I thought. It used to be $649 and now it's $7, but maybe the iPhone 8 was $7 something too. I don't know the prices because I'm not an iPhone person. But So Scott, you can wait if you don't want the 1,000, you'll just have you can wait until the other iPhone, I think it's called the XR, to come out
Okay.
and pay $700 for it.
Yeah, that's okay.
Or you can get an iPhone 7.
I could, but then
That's
iPhone 7.
460.
First of all, they got rid of the headphone port, which drives me nuts.
Yeah, they did.
I hate that. So for that would just. I mean, I don't know what the answer is to this whole dilemma, but they got rid of the headphone port, and then it's just outrageously priced. Um, it's. I mean,
Because
I,
you didn't pay 700 for your iPhone when you bought it, right? I mean, when like back in the day, because it was like 600, right? It was like
I don't remember. It's been years. I don't remember.
600. Because I know it's more now. I know it costs more. I think this one's gonna cost a little more than the 8, but not
Um,
by too much. But what else? Yeah, but the SE is gone. That small edition.
yeah,
It's gone. They wiped that out. That's no longer no more. And now your phone, the SC, I think they're discontinuing.
yeah.
So that's done. That's why I asked if you got the ISO 12 update. And then they're going to have the iPhone 7 be the cheaper phone, which that's going to be 460, 420. I forgot what it is, 480, and then iPhone 8, and then
I think what I'll probably end up doing at some point is just get whatever phone is the cheapest, and I want to get at least 64 gig.
at least 64 gig.
Or
Yeah.
I'd love to have 256, but I mean anything's better than what I got now. That 16 gig has got to go.
Yeah. You 16 gig. I mean, I got a SD card with more.
I
Holding in my
know.
hand with more memory than that.
Yeah,
Now, have you
exactly.
ever thought
Yeah.
about getting an Android phone?
I think about it, but then my wife is computer illiterate, and she wouldn't. There's just we live in an Apple universe here, to where she uses FaceTime, and she wouldn't know how to do video chat without FaceTime, because it's just so easy to hit the FaceTime button and boom, and it works great.
And it works.
I So that there's that, and I have all my music, Apple Music. I'm on Apple Music, so I don't know if that.
Oh, that's on Android. That's the only Apple thing that's on Android, by the way.
Okay. Well, there's that. I'm just used to how Apple operates.
So the ecosystem.
Yeah, I'm just
You're stuck in that ecosystem. So I guess Steve Jobs was a genius. Steve Jobs was right. If that once you get them hooked, they stay in the ecosystem forever.
Well, some idiots like me do.
Yeah, but I think they're killing themselves with that $1,000 iPhone.
I agree. I totally agree.
I think that because eventually they're not going to make the $700 iPhone anymore. Eventually they'll stop doing that. I mean, I think they did this because it would be too much of a shock.
Yeah.
And I guarantee you, they probably, marketing people probably went and said, you know what, this might be a bad idea just to sell two $1,000 phones, because now people are either going to keep their phones longer, or they're just not going to buy Apple anymore. The whole point. See, Apple is a genius for how they do things, and I think they're shooting themselves in the foot by even going $1,000. But here's the thing, like my mom, for instance. I'll give you an example of my mom. My mom, I gave her my iPhone. Okay, so my original iPhone, I gave it to her because I hated it that much. So she was starting to use it, and she was like, I really, really like the iPhone. Let me get an iPhone 7. So she went and got a 7. So then now she's like, wow, I really like the 7. So then she went and bought an Apple Watch, to go with the thing. Do you see? And then some people would buy the Mac or anything else, because what led to it is like, it's kind of like a gateway drug. You get one Apple product and now you want more.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah.
So like with you, I guess it started with the iPhone, and where you got the iPad.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I need a phone.
Yeah, you do.
My son cracked my screen on my iPad, so it doesn't need to be replaced. It bothers me, but I don't want to spend another $100 to replace that screen. So at some point, I'd like to replace my iPad. And they have basically a newer version of what I have now, but with newer parts for I think around $300.
Ooh.
I don't know the name of that one, but they have the latest iPad Pro is a lot more expensive, but it's it's got a lot more bells and whistles. But I just want a newer model than what I currently have because I pretty much use my iPad for everything.
So I mean,
But I
go
need
ahead.
I need a phone because I use my phone daily, and I'm so close to 16 gigs, and I'm tired of deleting pictures. I'm tired of deleting apps. It's just a pain in the butt.
It is. It is. You know what? It is. But I, it's kind of. I understand your pain. I really do because you're stuck in that. If you're in the Android world, you could probably pick up an Android phone for no more than 600, 500 for it. I mean, all the price points would be different. I mean, there would be some crappy Android phones, but you could at least pick one up. But there's nowhere
Yeah.
else you could go to get iOS except for an Apple. I mean, there's nowhere else you can go. You have to get whatever the cheapest Apple product iPhone there is.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
That
Yep.
just, man, I feel, yeah. Well, so would you get the XR? I mean,
There's no way in God's green earth I would spend $1,000 for anything, let alone a phone.
okay.
There's no way I would spend $1,000 on a phone.
Neither
I
would
got
I.
a family to feed. I got a mortgage. I can barely put gas in my car. I'm gonna spend $1,000 on a phone. Shove it up your ass, Apple. No fucking way.
What about the $700 one? Would you pay $700 for an iPhone?
I mean, no, but who knows? I say no now, but when my phone is dead and I need something. I mean, I don't know. I don't know what the price, it depends on the monthly price. I mean, I like,
Because they don't do sales. That's the sucky
no,
part.
they don't. I don't know. I think I saw that the latest Apple phone is like $40 a month on lease for AT&T.
Oh,
I'm not
yeah, it
spending
is.
$40. That's insane. And I think I saw a 7 or an 8. Can't remember for I think $20 a month. So
Probably a
I,
7.
I don't. Yeah, it may have been the 7. I don't know, but
Okay. I was just curious because I've been dying ever since I saw that, and I'm like, and I posted on Tech Pop Boom all the stuff we're talking about because I mentioned the fact that Apple's waiting and their whole entire thing of you can get the $1,000 ones now, but you got to wait to get the cheaper ones. They're getting rid of all the they're now the cheapest phone instead of $300 is now $400. I post all that on Tech Pop Boom, and I put some really good articles. So you can go there on our Facebook page. Not so much the website. I think I might discontinue the website later
oh
on.
yeah,
I think I
yeah, that's a
might
good
since
idea.
nobody and just go
Yeah,
Facebook. I know.
no sense putting money into that anymore. Yeah.
No sense of putting that. But the Facebook, I post daily, or almost daily, I should say. Unless
Yeah, oh
there's
yeah.
nothing to post, then I won't post it. So that's why my
Hmm.
post has been slow, because there really hasn't been anything to post. So I was like, well, I'm not going to post
Yeah.
this. So
Yeah.
yeah, so
Hmm.
that's why. But so I am thinking about I need a new phone too.
So
And
you're
you,
spending $1,000 on an iPhone?
oh no, no, I would never spend $1,000 on a phone.
No way.
Never, never. Not especially not an iPhone. But here's why I won't spend $1,000 on a phone is because you can't replace the battery. So
Oh.
you have to go buy another $1,000 phone. It's not like a laptop. I will actually spend $1,000 on a laptop because
Hmm.
that you get 7 years, or a computer or more. Actually, I'll
Right.
spend more because you get at
Yeah.
least your time out of it. So that $1,000 will last you almost 7, 8 years.
Yeah.
Where, well, okay, things get slow, you run out of space, things get for this. The only reason I would get a new phone is because the battery's almost dead it doesn't last all day. I charged it like maybe I want to say I charged it maybe I want to say 3 hours ago, 4 hours
Oh.
ago, and I'm already at
Hmm.
48%.
Oh wow.
I mean,
Holy
and that's what
moly.
it kills. And I know they say, well, the apps, whatever. But it used to be, I used to have, I don't even have the sync turned on or anything like that. And I wish I could replace the battery, but the battery costs more than probably the half of the phone. So I might as well just get a new phone.
So are you still a Sprint?
Yeah, I'm still Sprat. Oh, trust me, that's another issue.
So are T-Mobile and Sprint still supposed to merge? What's the story there?
They still are. They're waiting for the FCC to give them approval. Yeah. I think it's delayed though. I don't know why, but it is. But that's the only reason I haven't went to T-Mobile yet. Because why would I go to T-Mobile when they're gonna merge?
They're gonna merge,
So
right? Yeah.
why would I even mess with going to go get another phone, go and all this? Why would I? Now if they don't, then yeah, my ass is definitely to T-Mobile. But I'm waiting, and if they become the new, that's the name, by the way. The name is going to be called the new T-Mobile. You know, when they merge.
Why? They're not. They're gonna totally get rid of Sprint.
Yeah, they're totally getting rid of Sprint. Sprint probably has a. I don't. Yeah, it's T-Mobile that's buying them. So yeah,
Wow,
it's
that's
T. Yeah,
surprising.
so it's going to be called the new T-Mobile.
You're kidding me. I didn't
Yeah.
know that.
Yeah. That's what it's going to be called. But what they want to do is once they merge, they're doing something that I so been saying for years about what the wireless company should do is offer in-home internet. Something that I've been saying, that would kind of get rid of the competition part or the monopoly
Yeah.
on the cable companies is
Yeah.
why don't they offer high speed internet wirelessly?
Right.
I've been saying that for years, but now they said that if this merger goes through, they would offer high speed, regular home internet in people's home,
Yeah.
so off the 5G network. So, but Verizon's kind of trying to do that too, but they're running into little problems. But they're the first, so they're going to be the first 5G, and AT&T is doing their stuff, and well, T-Mobile and Sprint are waiting to merge, I guess. I would love that. I would be right at like almost like an Apple fanboy waiting for a new iPhone. I would be right there.
Yeah.
I would be right there saying, "Okay, give me the equipment. Here we go." And there to go. But it's just Sprint doesn't work very well here. T-Mobile does. T-Mobile works wonderful where I live. Sprint kind of works. It works, but yeah, it has its good
Well,
days.
it'll be interesting. It'll be interesting to see what happens with that.
Oh yeah, I would. Oh, I would. I'm
Oh,
kind of have mixed feelings on that, but I mean, I would like them to merge really, but then prices might go up, just like because then there's less competition. I do get that. They say they
yeah.
won't, but evidently they'll do it. So
Sure. Yeah. Eventually they will.
I mean, eventually. So let me see what else here. I have on since we went to tech news, unless you got any
Yeah.
shows, hell. Let me see here. Let me see here. What do we got? I'm trying to load my. Let me see. I'm trying to load here. Hold on for a second here. Over $1,000. Let's see here. I think that the Apple. Okay. Let's see. $1,000 phone. We talked about that.
Yeah.
I really don't have any really. Let me see. I'm trying to think of any other news I can think of. I mean, the phone. That's what I was gonna say. It's time for me to get a new phone. So I was thinking about the Pixel 3. I'm thinking I might get the
It's time
Pixel
for a new phone already.
for me. Yeah, for me. Hell yeah.
Oh.
So
Oh.
the phone is not. I mean, the Samsung. I'm not a Samsung fanboy. I don't like. I mean, I'm okay with Samsung, but.
Do you have any Apple phones laying around the house you're not using?
Oh no, not really. Except for that 4S that's sitting over there, but the battery sucks on that too.
No thanks.
Oh, okay. I was just it still works. It just doesn't last no more than 2 hours on a single charge.
No thanks.
Oh,
Thanks,
okay.
but no thanks.
Okay. I mean, I don't know. It doesn't even get it. It's still on ISO 7.
Oh, really?
Yeah. The update stopped, but I think. But I was thinking about the Pixel 3, which comes out October 9th, I think. It's going to be announced. It doesn't come out October 9th. I think it comes out a little later than that. But
Yeah.
but the thing of it is, rumor has it that the large one, I can't remember exactly. I think it's the X something. I forgot. But anyway, it has that same notch as the iPhone X. That notch that's on the top, and people are not liking that notch very much. So,
Right. Yeah.
because it
Yeah.
looks like an iPhone, and
Yeah.
iPhone and Android, they don't like each other. But anyway, they but I don't want the big one. I would get actually just the regular size one because I'm not a big phone fan. But I was thinking about that. But there are no announcements, not yet, because of course it hasn't happened yet. So I cannot wait.
Right.
I will be watching the Google event. They're supposed to have a watch, but rumor had it, but no, they're not announcing a watch. They were gonna watch, and I was thinking about I would get one, but a Google Watch, but not announcing that one. So far, that's it. So we'll see. I'll have another podcast, hopefully, to see if to explain the if I will get the Pixel 3 or not. So.
Well, I am waiting with bated breath. Boy, you sure got me hook, line, and sinker on that
Yeah,
one.
maybe that's what I was going to suggest. That maybe you should just go and get a Pixel, because that's the phone I would get if you wanted to get into the whole entire Android thing. But let me see. I guess that's really it for. Oh yes, Shameless. Have you seen Shameless yet?
Oh yeah, I love Shameless, my favorite. I can't believe she's leaving. Fiona's leaving the show. That sucks.
That sucks.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
know. So I wonder how they're gonna do it. Is she's gonna get?
I wonder if it'll continue on after she leaves.
You think they should just be done with it after she leaves?
I love this show. I hate to see it go. Um I don't know what to think. As long as it's good, keep it going. But I don't know how it could continue without Fiona. She's such a main part of the show.
Yeah, she makes that show too. That's what I was thinking. Could it be just as good without her?
I don't know. I don't know what to think. I don't know what to think. Just like I don't know what to think about that new Roseanne show. They got rid of her, and now they're continuing on without her. I'm thinking, why? I guess they have to because they're under contract.
Yeah, they're under contract. Yeah.
I don't understand why the hell they fired her. That show was great with her, and so she said something stupid. I mean, my God.
Well, she
apologized. Let it go.
People are just before that. So they knew what they were getting themselves into, but
maybe she was really. She could have been really difficult to work with too. I don't know, but
true.
To me, it's. I mean, then don't even have the show at all. Just.
But they're paying them regardless if they do a show or not. They still got to pay them.
Right.
And that's probably.
I have a feeling it'll end after this next season. I don't think and no one's going to want to watch a show without Roseanne.
But it depends if they have very good writing.
Who knows? Stranger things have happened, I suppose. But I can't see that show continuing on without Roseanne. They're going to kill her off. They're going to kill her off, and then they're going to make a comedy. After the mother dies. I don't know.
I think she dies. Isn't she supposed to die of opioid addiction?
Yeah, addiction.
Oh, okay.
That's what she said. So who knows?
Oh, no. Now, Mr. Robot. It will be this last 4th season. I've watched every single one. So
yeah, I haven't watched that show.
You haven't watched it because the way it ended on the 3rd season is wonderful. But okay, you have to. I don't want to give it away because there could be people who want to watch Mr. Robot. So I will definitely watch it because it gets interesting because it has a whole different twist on it. I'm just letting you know.
Yeah.
Maybe you should catch up and get to the 4th season because then I got somebody to talk to about it because nobody watches it but me. Okay.
Maybe that's why it's ending.
Yeah, that's why it's ending. Yeah. Do you know the guy who writes Mr. Robot is the guy who's married to the person with that's on Shameless, Fiona.
Oh, that's right.
So they're both ending their shows.
Oh yeah.
I thought about that too. So no, I think they're. He says, you know what? Screw this. We're married. We're done. That's just my opinion, but
I'm surprised she's quitting also because she got that big payday from Showtime.
She did. That's the other thing I was gonna say. She got that humongous payday. So, maybe like I said, maybe it's more than what
maybe
it is.
Maybe she's pissed because they said she did get a payday, but she still doesn't make as much as William Macy, who plays Frank, her father. So maybe she's pissed off that she didn't get enough, a big enough raise or a big enough, pay cut.
Do you think she'd come on our show and explain it?
Oh, I'm sure she'd love to. Yes.
Maybe I should message her.
Sure.
See if you come on the show and explain it. Hey, why are you leaving Shameless? Don't tempt me. So, anyway, so I guess I will have to watch that new Star Trek, the Picard series, because
enjoy it.
I'm gonna watch I'm gonna watch it when it comes out. That might be worth CBS. What else was I going to say? I had a whole bunch to say. I mean, this was like this podcast was a spur of the moment thing. So I didn't write my notes or anything like that. So
yeah.
But do you have anything?
No, I can't think of anything. I enjoyed it. It's a good show. I'm glad you guys tuned in and listened to it, and you got this far. We appreciate you. Go to the Facebook page. Type in Tech Pop Boom in the search bar and check out the updates. Brendan does a really good job of posting updates and all the tech news and all that good stuff.
Yeah, if you see the brown thumbs up, it's me.
Or me. Sometimes I'm Brendan. Okay, it's always Brandon. Brandon pretty much
I post it. Yeah, if I forget the brown thumbs up, it's still me. I mean, unless Scott posted something. I don't know. When do you post something? I don't know.
If it's something, if something is posted and it's something you really enjoy reading, it's something I posted.
Okay,
if it's something
that's a good point.
If it's something you do not enjoy, if it's a bad post, obviously
it's me. Okay, that's a good way to put it. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So if you like the post, it's probably Scott.
It's me.
If you don't like the post, it's probably me.
That's exactly.
Yeah. So if you forget the brown thumbs up, or if Scott does put the brown thumbs up, it's still me. So go ahead. Brandon. I'm sorry.
No, that's it. That's all I'm gonna say. Just thank you for listening, and we'll see you next time, guys.
See you next time, everyone. Peace.
Bye.